They're starting now. Brag if you want to. We'll jump into a rig match. Yeah, 1v1, 1v1 climax fighters. I'm mad we're live. We're live. Live. That's hilarious. Yeah, nobody knows what that means. That's an inside joke that's never going away. Problem. Is it?
Let me in. All right, there we
What's up?
Anyway,
And welcome to Henshin Academy. Season 2,
go.
episode 20.
Yeah.
Things happened this week. And after this week, I'm going on a hiatus. Cat, no! This is not how
Is the
we
cat
start.
going on a hiatus, or is the cat going to be our new
And
leader?
by hiatus, he means he's going to spend more time with the numbers.
well, yeah, they're going to be moving boxes.
Oh my gosh.
And he's going to be in a box.
Yeah, it takes a village.
To raise me? I don't know.
Yeah, you see, he's upscaling into a larger compound now
So anyway.
because he's a religious leader.
Wait, what?
Is the joke that I'm making there? Yep.
Wow, and Buckaroo.
I'm not going to step in it. Leave me out.
Oh,
You sure? Okay.
This cat is now hyper. Go sit down.
Cat, I will steal you. You better
It's a
walk
cat.
out.
The cat doesn't care.
You want
If
the
a cat is
you
hyper, the
can
only
have
way
it.
to get it to dull it down is to get its energy out. That's how it works
Well,
with
I don't
cats.
have enough room. My computer is not a workbench for the cat.
Yes, you are working on it. It is a bench. Therefore, cat.
So anyway, cat says hi, and yeah, it's episode 20. We're going on hiatus after this. Gotta focus on
Yo,
movie.
yeah. All right.
This is not meant to pressure you in any way, and if the reality of it changes, don't worry about it. What is your estimated time frame for that?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, that's pretty quick.
Yeah.
When I move, I do it very slowly, tiny.
So
Is
is
that-
that like 2 weeks of hiatus, or you'll be done in 2 weeks and we'll be back here, after one break and then the week of?
Maybe like 2 episodes. After like 2 episodes.
Okay, so on like the
fair.
28th. Okay.
So, Echo, is that enough time? You doing 2 a day? That's crazy.
Listen, he has a very high energy diet, and he has stamina out to here. I'm very impressed with this man. He's good at what he does. It's clear.
Just say the word and I can get to the news, Echo. Just say the word.
I just know
my
that
brain broke.
Ligo acts like the flip on like the Power Rangers flip morpher action
How
figure.
dare you, sir?
And so you use it to flip between the black and the white in order to make sure you can get both of them.
How dare you?
You weren't expecting that one at all.
No, I all right. So
Oh no, not like this.
my brain broke. All right. So anyway.
Nick didn't know how to respond.
Echo, I'm gonna need you to queue up because Blaze is sniping.
Blazes.
Blaze
Let's
is
go.
laughing. Okay.
He is gonna bully the shit out of me with Agito.
I have queued up. All right, so yes, now we got some news here, and then we just gonna chat a little. It's nothing crazy today. And then,
What do you mean nothing crazy? We had
yeah, after the news is done.
Okay, that's what you mean. Because we have 2 big gaming shows that happened: the Stay of Play and the Summer Games Fest,
one
and
of those had my attention. The other half I didn't care for.
and then tomorrow is going to be the Xbox One.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
Probably the one interesting thing I can maybe see them announcing is the P4 remake, since we know that's in the works, but I don't know when we'll get that, but we'll see.
Maybe when they're done with Joker and everything Joker.
Right?
Tired of
Cyclo.
Joker.
Joker.
All right. Anyway,
So now
I was
we got
kinda
this. Oh,
thinking we go into those last, since those are gonna be the longest things going through
sure,
those. So
sure.
I was just gonna start with the Toku, if that's fine with you.
Sure. We can do that, yeah. Be concentrated
All
on
right.
scrapping with Frag anyway.
All right. So Toku time. In writer stuff, I guess first things first. Congratulations to our Portuguese and Spanish writer fans out there who are getting subs or no dubs. Portuguese and Spanish does on YouTube with a membership to some Spanish Portuguese site. Congrats, Brazil and South America and all that. We don't get any of that shit.
Yeah?
It's fine.
You know why? You haven't earned it.
Honestly, probably. Well, I'm waiting for a match now.
Yeah, because Blaze is bullying me.
Blaze is sniping as he
Yes.
always is.
Yeah. Next time we don't tell him what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's all. That's that simple. We tell him we're on Gigabash. It's fine.
Blaze is out here like, nah, bro. I heard this gonna
What
be.
I do?
I heard you're going on a break. Nah, let me steal all your fights.
He just wants in on the fun.
He just wants to input read. It's fine.
Oh, fucking mad.
I thought you guys want more people, you know?
Shut up, Blaze.
No, 3 people? What are you talking about, Blaze? Are you on drugs?
I thought you
Blaze?
guys want more people to join.
Blaze, don't do drugs, is what I said.
That
All
doesn't
right.
work on me anyway.
Anyway,
what do it
in other Kamen Rider news, we got our first look at the villain for the Kamen Rider Gav movie. Kamen Rider Calories?
Oh. That's
Calories
crazy.
is probably the better.
Because that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Thematically, etc.
I don't think it's supposed to be, I don't think it's calories exactly, but I think it's a play on the word calories. But
Yeah.
calories.
But they probably did that's AI generated.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
That dude got fired.
We'll get to that.
We'll get
Why?
to
Because
it.
they were AI generated or because he opened his mouth?
We'll
Both.
get to it.
I assume it's the latter. Like, I'm sure that Toei was 100% okay. Like, that was what they were told, that he was told to do.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Okay. Any comments on Carrie's design? We're good. Okay. No. Okay. Fine.
It's cool.
I mean, it's all right. I guess I just want to see it in action is the big thing.
All right.
Honestly, what Joe said.
Did we have any other writer things? I think that was
Slide
it.
kicked to death.
In Sentai things, before we get to Gojuger, we do have a couple more characters are going to be cameoing in the Formation Lap Boon Boon Violet special.
Which is
we got Q Rangers. We got Shoropo and Ho-Oh Soldier. I forget what Ho-Oh Soldier's name is. Oh, Tsurugi Otori, aka Ho Soldier, and then Shoropo, aka Ryu Commander from Q Ranger, are going to be cameoing in the Boon Violet special. Cool.
Wait, do they?
Q Ranger fans, I like it. The thing with Q Ranger is that there's a lot of dudes, so they can probably get somebody from Q Ranger at any moment.
I wish they
They
got
can probably get somebody.
Oh, man. I forgot how busted Kiva was
Bro,
when
I
you get
forgot
on
how
a
to play
roll.
the game. That's
Oh,
the
I mean,
thing.
Fours is so weird to play. I tried doing a like AI match with him like a couple weeks ago, and it was like, I don't understand this at all. He's like, he requires a very different mentality to play. Sorry,
Oh, you're good.
No, it's fine.
and stuff.
Anyway, all right. So we had that, and then I think all the rest is just more Gojuger stuff. So before we get to the thing that happened today, I guess all these happened today. Goju Polar is in the show now. He's upended the theme song, which I wasn't expecting, but good for him, I guess.
The suit
I kind of
looks
hope this.
cool.
I'll be okay if it lasts. Like if this is how they
Oh,
make
he's
it
a
start.
full boxer.
Awesome. Awesome.
Was there any? I thought there was one. No, that's all Goju Polar stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to talk about it. All right. So, I want to get the name correct. Hold on. I may lag out for a second. I'm looking. Hold on.
That's okay. Take your time. Treat this man. The Hurricane Red is 43 years old. Well, dang.
Sounds about right. Given that series was how many years ago?
25.
Yep. He was probably 20 or 18.
Why I just see BMAC tweet for the first time in like 4 years, Echo?
What he talking about?
He's talking about Money in the Bank, wrestling.
Alright. Alright. He can have it. Somebody tell Prince. Let him fight.
Stop it. Hey. Hold on, I know it's good. I know I saw it over here. Here, give me a second. Da, 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 da.
Oh, why is it like this? Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm supposed to do that.
Fighting Blaze again?
Of course. We're gonna have to make a private room.
Just so
I-
Blaze doesn't come in.
Basically, yes.
Cause Blaze be lily laggy.
He's not
Nah,
lagging too bad, but he is input reading me because he's a bot.
not even,
Tomotsu Shinohara. There we go.
not
Tomotsu
Blaze being an
Shinohara.
AI generated ultra.
We're getting to it. All right. Anyway, Tomotsu Shinohara, aka the monster designer for, currently working on Gojuju, but he also did the Orphanox for Fies, the Fang Eyres for Kiva, the Another Riders for Geo, and he was working on the No Ones for Gojuju here. He posted earlier today, that because that now that the reveal is that Tikajun is an AI construct, has been using AI to generate the monsters, generate the no ones. That yeah, he took ideas from AI, and people have opinions, and
What?
he is no longer doing that. He's no longer he's stepping down. I don't know if it was specified
What's up,
specifically he
1,000
was
stars?
fired or if he's doing it personally. I don't know. I don't think that's been specified, but he's no longer going to be working on the Goshu Monsters designs.
Honestly, I see no issue.
Be fair.
G,
Be fair. Be fair.
I mean, I'm basically in the same boat. Like, okay, so he was told, "Hey, this year the monsters are going to be like, hey, we need you to make monsters that look like they were generated by an AI." And he was like, "Okay, well, what does an AI do when it needs to generate a monster? Let me go take a look." He didn't use the designs exactly. He commented that they were basically useless and obvious. But he did say he did try it. So, and people just have opinions about that itself. So,
Honestly, the comments weren't crazy. Some of them, like,
at least
most
not
of,
on the Japanese side now.
most
I've
of
seen some Western fans take massive issues with it today.
Alright, so it's mainly disappointment. That's if you want my opinion. Disappointment. That's it.
Look at it from the perspective of like, what did you? She's AI. She literally claims she's AI.
Yeah.
What would
Right.
you
It's
expect
literally
past
the
that?
story that the monsters are made with generative AI. That's literally the story, Echo.
Yeah. That's why I'm not like flipping out like most people are. I'm just like, oh,
It's the one time where the AI has a purpose
yeah,
in the story, like where it's okay to use it because
because that's its role in the narrative.
yeah. So like,
It is narratively apropos. Did you get the invite, Echo?
yeah, I did. I'm just stuck fighting Blaze.
Oh, I see.
now if we were to find out that Tega June wasn't AI and he was just using it because it was lazy, I could understand everybody being upset about it.
Well,
But
that's
That's
the
the
thing.
issue. Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. We know he's not though. He did the Orphanox, he did the Fangires, he did the Another
Yeah,
Riders.
we know he's
been doing
good.
stuff
Yeah,
since like
back
Turbo
when he was
Ranger.
young and had energy and wasn't a hack, but now he's a hack, so you have to hate him because he
Yeah,
did his job.
like I don't hate him. I'm like disappointed, but I'm not mad because we know that it's AI just Tega June's AI generated. Like,
but like Juke said, he used some of the ideas, but he knew that they were unusable. So he
yeah,
went back in and redesigned the shit. So it wasn't like it was just AI, it was all AI.
yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm not mad. Like,
Yeah, because
I know
there's a
you're not
physical
referring to
costume
me. I
on
know you're not
screen, is
referring
there
to
not?
me. I'm just like, this is from my thing. Like, my thing on it. I'm just like, I, I can see why people would be disappointed because I am a little bit. But I ain't tripping about it because it's like we know the reason why. We
It
know the
wasn't.
context and everything.
So the reason as posed
Yeah,
is not a workflow usage. It
yeah,
is a design intent usage, which is a very different animal. If you're using it for workflow, it means you're generally getting an inferior product. In
yeah,
this case, you're doing it because it's got a kind of aesthetic that they want to promote to utilize for purposes of the
Right.
narrative. It makes sense.
exactly,
Essentially just using it for inspiration. Not it's a
exactly,
tool being used. It's not the end all be all.
Yet.
exactly.
I was only referring to this particular case, Frag. I'm just
Yeah,
Yeah, Echo.
I know.
Craig, you might as well just queue up again.
Why is Blaze left? Because
Yeah, I'm good. You guys good now.
You just wanted to beat
Blaze
me up.
Blaze has had his fun.
Nah, you wanted to beat me up. Hold on, G.
No, it's just that I feel like it's weird when I
All
was
right,
fighting
and you.
back and not Echo, so I want to do it equally. Then I got my fun.
I'm gonna kick you in the
Wh-
shins.
wow. I don't know
Anyway,
how I feel about all
You want
that's
to
that.
our
try again, then?
opinions. That's our opinions on the issue for Chad and anyone else listening to this in the future. Hi,
Yep.
Star.
And
Yeah.
there it is. They put the whole Gozu polar fit out.
That's our opinions on that. Hopefully the guy gets more works because he does some fine work. So
We know his work. We know what he's capable of. Everybody on the western side just jumping him.
Yeah,
exactly.
Calm
it's
down, calm down.
it's pretty immature.
Everybody else on like from what I've seen from like Japanese tweets and all that, they're just disappointed because they didn't expect that. I'm like,
Yeah, I
can
imagine
understand
that there isn't like 100 Japanese tech bros raining down everyone's necks on social media about the waves of AI coming. I hope
Yeah.
Japan doesn't have to deal with that. I hope that's just an us thing. But it colors
They
people's perception
do.
of the issue.
They have a tech bro contingent.
Oh,
But
well, that sucks.
but they also have a cult contingent. So who knows which one is?
Also true.
Wow.
I'm just queuing up
How much is
again.
that running, Blue? Um, do they have a price tag?
I did
I
not
can't
check.
wear.
I
I
saw it
can't
and then
wear it to
saw
work.
that they were
But,
doing everything. Like
oh my
the
god.
necklace, the bands, all that.
Oh, I'm gonna need that.
A lot.
We
The
wear.
answer is
Oh,
a lot.
that's gonna be used at DreamCon. I don't give a fuck.
Mm, mm.
I would wear that to Ranger Stop Orlando. You can't tell me nothing.
I'm saying, look how good it look. I
Yeah.
When I
need
tell you
that.
I'd be drippy,
This is what all their outfits should have looked like.
I put that on after I get through Ash. I promise you.
For anyone just listening in the chat, we're talking about the Goju Polar outfit that Toei just put up for sale.
Yeah. All right, Blaze. Frag, y'all can queue up again. It's fine.
All right.
I want the.
Do we have anything else? I don't think Ultra did anything this week. We're still waiting for
Yeah. July 5th?
I was gonna say I've
July.
seen some clips from Omega so far, or some toy stuff, but I'd have
Yeah,
to. Get
they're doing some early like teasers. But yeah, we still have a month out for Omega.
Well.
Oh,
Speaking of Fire Candle.
oh, what did Fire Candle do?
No, I ain't talking about all that.
Oh, but you said Fire Candle. What?
Yeah. Check Tokyo.
Oh, his bot.
Yeah.
His bot for you can get his bot. Is this like a DX release or what kind of release is this?
They selling his
Tell me.
mecha. This is a dope mecha though.
Oh, it's a mini plot. It's a mini plot of Fire Candle's mecha. So it's a model kit. All right. Well, it's a candy toy model kit, so it's not like premium, but you know, still neat. It does look pretty damn fire, though. Pun partially intended. I kind of hoping we get the other mechas then, like
So.
bouquets. Bouquets is neat.
Yeah, Bouquets is great. I fully expect that one to show up. I'm almost surprised hers didn't get in first before Fire Candles, but I'm not complaining.
Well, I mean, Fire Candles was in episode 1, and then hers was
Yes.
like episode 2. So
Yes.
I'm just saying he was there first.
Yes.
Sure. That's true. If you back out of my tires one more once, Echo, thank you.
He's like you
also
guys
been the
does.
nuts.
He did not want me to do that. It's okay. Oh, not the friggin' grapefruit! Alright, he thought he was special. He thought he was clever. Well, guess what? You brought this on yourself.
Put the tire, push square, square again, then triangle. That would do the trick.
Blaze. We know.
I just remembered another piece of Kamen Rider news we merely missed over. For our fans of Discotech, our friends at Discotech, we're finally getting Kamen Rider X. It's finally releasing. It's on its way. Woo!
My legs. X, X, X. Such a good show. You guys too can enjoy the glory and the wonder that is Starfish Hitler.
Oh,
right. That is a
Alright,
show for that.
alright,
That
Kanye.
is... I know, right?
Oh, apparently he's not a Nazi anymore.
Right? I saw that and I went, okay, buddy. Lie again.
All right. So, do we have any other token news anyone can think
I
of?
ran out of stamina.
You've never had that problem before.
Touche.
You guys queuing again? I've been waiting.
Yes, Blaze. We've queued up. Shut up.
I'm just kidding. I'm already queued out. You guys good.
Okay, so I assume we have no more token news. All right.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. Unless stuff will pop up as the show goes on.
Right, because it is Saturday. A new episode just dropped. Anyway, moving on to the gaming stuff. We had the two big conferences or showcases, State of Play, and Summer Games Fest yesterday. Before we get to those, quick shout out to Star Overdrive getting a demo. That looks neat. I want to demo it.
It's a literal fucking fist. Oh god.
Spoilers.
This is not.
Yo, Fire Candle is not having a good time.
No, not my boy. Not my boy. My boy.
Please, no bully.
Don't bully Fire Candle. He's the one good character.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not having a good time.
I'm like, a big part of me is convinced that Garyudo is going to kill him because we can't.
You're not wrong.
And it's
Damn it,
probably
dude,
gonna,
me too.
as we've harped, it's gonna be sooner rather than later.
I was
And
just seeing
It's
your
worse when you
profile
consider the
picture.
fact that Pega June all but admitted that Fire Candle, Old Girl are AI creations.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh no, my boy. His origins. His evil origin story.
Also, they all got their rings back. Sorry, but I think it happened a little too quickly for my liking. Because the preview for the next episode has them all there.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, yeah, they're not changing who the team is. It's all the same characters, so.
boo, cowardice.
This might
It's
how
not
much.
so much that they change who the team is. It's just the fact that they've already got their rings back.
Yeah.
Boo, Craven cowardice should have killed everyone off and then moved on.
We don't want the thing to go on like too many episodes like Blue and Orange, but at the same time, a little bit of effort.
Have I
Well,
hit
we'll see
you
what
more than
happens.
twice?
But Kirame Red's coming.
Oh,
Wait, what?
my God.
Kirame Red's in the preview for the next one. Gozu Eagle has them.
Actual
Oh,
Kirame Red or
No,
just
no, just his power.
Yeah.
His ring. The Kirame Red ring. I'm curious what the old man is going to do with the power of imagination. Well, that's kind of Tokyuju's thing, but
Make clones of himself?
but Kirame Red kind of had a similar thing where his imagination made the max change. All right. Anyway, I guess we ready to go for the gaming stuff, Argo.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
else? All right. I got the list.
As much as
I'll
I
go
rag
for
on
each.
AI, I don't hate it. I just hate people being lazy with it.
This is true.
And it's like a small minority. It's not like
Fuck, he didn't kill him.
not a majority of people.
Right. As someone who does work with computers, therefore, I do have a Tech Bro card, even though I don't like to use it.
Don't worry, we won't steal it. Probably.
It is just a tool. Only use it for inspiration things. Don't just take what it says for granted and just slap it in whatever you have to deliver.
Nah, bro.
There you go.
We gotta be lazy.
Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, first up, State of Play announcements. PlayStation Conference was on Wednesday, so starting off with Lumens Arise, aka Tetris Effect, but instead of Tetris, it's Lumens. So
Luminate!
cool. Second up.
I did
Nope.
not have to use my final form there, Frank.
Oh,
Wow, Echo. Wow. Yeah, where was this energy when I beat you senseless in a tournament?
You mean the one you barely got that? You
Barely
got? That
got?
off?
Barely got?
Yeah, you had to use
let's see how
blade, buddy.
barely. Let's see how barely I get it.
Yeah, you had to bring out your main, pal.
Really?
the claws are coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
claws are
Really? I had to
out.
bring out my
Me-
main. Okay,
Me
okay.
personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Me personally, it's not gonna be taken for too long. I'm about to engage the Ways and Means Commission, and I'm going to make a statement.
Echo, he just called you a pussy. I just want you
All
to.
I'm saying, he's gonna end up like the penny, discontinued. He need to relax.
Wow, that was some respectable smack talk.
Craig, he just called you a bitch. I don't know if I would take that either.
I like Blue just want to see some fight happen, which I'm totally okay with. Go for it.
Boy,
Me
shut up.
personally, I wouldn't let that disrespect slide.
Don't worry, we won't have to. Watch, learn, and get
I disrespect
Babatunde
Echo from all
Olatunji.
28.
Whoa, wait a minute. What?
Why are we bringing her into this? The
Hey,
I said
yo.
delightful maiden of the Blasian persuasion.
Whoa,
all
man.
of them.
Wait a minute. This supposed to be This is supposed to be just rap. What we bringing the women in it for?
Because, you know, they watching.
Echo, are you saying women can't rap? What?
No. That's not at all what I'm saying.
Oh, so that's how it looks from the other side.
Thanks, Blake. All right. Back to it. Pragmata from Capcom is next on the list. Delayed again. Yay. Next up, the new game from Suda51. Romeo is a dead man.
Yeah, the guy's name is Dead Man.
No, his name's Romeo. He is a dead man. It's literally the name of the game,
Yeah,
Echo.
Dead Man.
Next up, Silent Hill F. Horizons September. Next up, Bloodstain, The Scarlet Engagement, sequel to Bloodstain. So, good to see that's carrying on. Good old Castlevania, Metroidvania, good stuff. That's always fun. Next up, Digimon Story Time Stranger, coming on October 3rd.
Oh, I didn't post the image I needed to post. Oh my gosh, it's related. So you can ride your Digimon, and
You got a Kamen Rider fit.
some of the Digimon that you can ride look like buff dudes. And yes, they carry you on their shoulder. And it is magnificent. I'll post the image after
I hate the
finish
fact that because of that
bullying
game, I've
Echo.
learned that Terriermon is an ass man.
Okay.
It was kind of weird. I was like, what?
That is kind of weird. All right. Anyway, next up, my personal favorite announcement: Final Fantasy Tactics remake. Let's go. Oh, it's Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles.
It's just the OG Final Fantasy Tactics.
It is. It's
Possibly,
all the same story and stuff.
possibly with the stuff they added for PSP and or mobile. I'm not actually sure.
It is using that translation. It's using the translation from the PSP games. The War of the Lions translation. I don't think it has the any of the classes that were added in the PSP games though, because
That's bad because being able to go around with anybody in your party being Gafgarian was pretty nice.
right. Yeah, I don't.
Also, the
Yeah, they showed like the class list, but it doesn't have any new classes. I don't think they confirmed that like everything from PSP is taken out, but I think it is. I think it's
You doing down there,
as
pal?
close to
What
OG
you
as
doing?
it gets. So, but it does have all like fully voice acted, which is very nice.
Oh, please.
Got some new UI elements if you want to use that, or if you don't want to use those, you can just play the classic version and don't use any of the enhancement
don't
stuff.
walk in here.
So that's up to you. It's
Don't
your
walk in
choice.
here.
But I'm very excited for this. And of course, Ben Starr is in it because apparently Ben Starr is just in every RPG that it gets released nowadays. So,
Yes.
who is he playing?
Yes.
died. I forget his name.
Not Thunder God Sid?
He's not Sid.
Oh well.
Unfortunately. Speaking of Final Fantasy, you gonna get the Magic the Gathering card set? $2?
I'll probably pick up some packs. I haven't seen him around. I'm not gonna spend up the nose for getting every single one if that's what you're asking. I'm not doing that. I'm not crazy.
I'll tell you something.
Only
out there
mildly
That's
insane.
related to the.
Wait, what?
That's related to the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy joint.
Oh, you haven't a bit of news that's related to that? What?
Not necessarily. Maybe. Nah, I don't got nothing. Wink.
I mean, I believe those are out now, so if you want to get those,
Nah, I can't say
good
nothing
luck.
about it. Not my place.
He's playing Dice Starg. He's playing Rams's older brother. One of them.
Oh, that guy.
Yes, that is Ben Star.
That's a roll. That's okay.
All right. What do we have after that? We got some quick montages and trailers. Baby steps again. Blah. Hirogami, which is an origami platformer, action platformer thing.
That's
That looks
actually
neat.
interesting.
And that one's
Compared to
actually cool.
Baby Steps, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, it's a troll game. After that, we have Cairn, a mountain climber, and then another trailer for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. We got a release trailer on that. That's coming next month in July. Well, July 31st, but yeah. After that, we got a big one. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Yeah.
Basically, all of the original Mortal Kombat games, I believe up to Mortal Kombat 4, and then like basically every version of those that exists. The handheld versions, the console versions, the arcade ports.
They're
No,
included.
they announced what titles. They just haven't announced any additional. It's hold on.
Yeah.
I put in my sir. Hold on. Because Echo pointed out, and then I saw the list after. It's the 92, so original 2, 3, Ultimate 4, Advanced Deadly Alliance, Tournament Edition, and one more.
That just hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah.
Zero.
Okay.
It's our time.
Man, Blaze, I don't know how you got out of the grapefruit kick, but
He does
cool.
that. It's kind of annoying.
Cause like
I literally become ultimate form. What do you mean?
you got hit though. Like I heard the impact from the foot.
But I can still
to the
activate my
chin.
final form.
Like, no, no.
What do you mean? Eventually, no, you did good, Echo.
Blaze
That was
every
actually
time,
like
man.
pretty hard.
Every time with Blaze, bro. He gotta be cheating. You still got the quick
Let me
spin
do
beat,
it,
bro.
mate. Frank, help me out here. I was fighting fan square.
All right. Anyway, so we're getting the Mortal Kombat collection, and to go along with that, Sony is making their own fight stick, their own
kinda
wireless
do want that
fight
'cause
stick,
it looks
PlayStation exclusive
clean.
fight stick.
I do need a new one too. Mine is old.
It is pretty slick. Next up, we have another trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Still has the APK mode. Still, and also they teased, I believe, Metal Gear Online is coming back. So cool.
Yeah.
Next up, Giving Blaze is here. Neo Free is coming out next year.
There's a demo out
That
right
was
now.
enough. There is a demo out right now, so go play some Neo free, I guess.
Yo, let's see how many
Neo
people
free?
get mad Yasuke is gonna appear again.
Blaze,
This
what was that?
character that showed up in the previous titles has showed up again, and it has made me angry because he is a person who showed up.
What?
He was
I don't know.
What have to do with me, Dan?
I
You
thought
like
you
Neo
were.
1
I
and
thought you
2,
had a
do you
comment,
not?
Blaze, but if you don't, then that's fine.
Oh.
I just thought you were going to say something and you got
Yeah,
interrupted.
about Neo.
No, not really. I just
Okay.
Alright. GG, Blaze.
confused.
All right.
Always
We're moving
confused. I
on.
know you're not confused.
Next up, we got Thief. Thief VR, Legacy of Shadow.
Boo!
Oh, this is my favorite
Come
kind
on,
of
it's
mech battle.
Thief.
Yeah, but it's VR.
It's VR.
It's like
That's true.
Deadpool VR.
We'll get to it. Next up, Tides of Tomorrow. Which this is okay, it's an interesting concept for a game. Basically, you're playing as a character, and you're basically following the footsteps of another player. So another player already went through all the events that you gotta go that you went through, and you have to deal with the consequences of whatever that player before you did. I think that's really neat conceptually. I'm
Is it
curious
as
to
neat
see
as
how
that-
that actually plays, but
Is it as neat as that one game where it was designed to be extremely finite and eventually there would be no way to spawn in the game no matter what? I can't remember the name of that one. It was a bad idea.
Roblox?
It was a multiplayer game that was like theoretically soulsy, and then it was like, well, there's only so many respawns in the entire game, and then it becomes an art installation where you can't actually play the game anymore because that's what people want. And it's like, no, literally nobody asked for that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's
That's
stupid.
it's stupid. it's tremendously foolish. I think somebody wound up cracking the server so that you could just do whatever. I don't remember. I don't think anyone cared. It would have been a thought. All right, I'm queued up. I'm gonna DQ and
All right. Next up on the list, another personal favorite for me, more Astro levels. Hooray for Astro!
Yeah.
More. I
Astro
need
Kid's
more.
actually a good
Are
game.
they making you pay for those?
No, they're not. You just get them for free.
Well, free-ish.
As you should.
Frag cannot be happy ever.
Why would I ever be happy? I mean, you have to spend money on the PlayStation Network in order to do all that.
Thanks, Frag. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, you have to buy the game, so.
There you go.
Let him have it, Jukebox. Let him have it. Let him have it.
Proving my point, my boy.
Yeah, let him have it. Let him have it. He's got
That's proving
Yes,
my
you had to
point.
pay
Back
the
in
developers
my
for the work
day-
they did.
Let him have it.
Back in my day,
Alright, Abe Simpson, stop yelling at the cloud.
I don't yell at clouds anymore because they're on my side.
All right.
They agree with
Anyway.
me. I've conversed at length with their kind.
I can see why
I've
Homer put you in
spoken
the
with
retirement
their
home.
chieftain.
Anyway, interesting thing to note about the levels. We're getting 5 of them. And they revealed the names for 4 of the levels. They're keeping the last one a secret, so something significant there.
It is not going to be Tiny Tank. I can tell you that with a great degree of certainty.
Tiny Toon Adventure.
Probably not. Also, there's apparently an extra bonus if you beat all the Vicious Void levels, which is the new galaxy they're making for it. So, I'm very excited. Also, we're getting the Astro controller back. The Astrobot controller is going to be coming back.
Nice.
New version, new updated version. I'm very excited because I wasn't able to get one the first time, so I'm going to be trying really hard for this one.
Nice dodge, buddy.
That's right. There's no follow-up on that because Fang Joker is ass.
Honestly?
Fang Joker is awful. I don't know what they were thinking.
All right, next up, Sea of Remnants.
Oh, that is a
Pirate puppets. Puppet pirates. It's an adventure game where you gotta build your crew of puppet people and you go out on piratey adventures and things. Looks
Are they
neat.
sock puppets?
No, they're wooden puppets.
Oh, we just got the Goes Your movie villain.
Yeah, nice.
We interrupt this news to bring you Goju, your movie villain.
Yeah.
It looks like Obelisk the Tormentor. They're fighting Obelisk.
Yo, what?
His name is Pestis.
Gesundheit.
So where's Kaiba? Kaiba, how much money did you put into this?
I mean, he's big and blue. He's got the horns. He's got the wings. Like,
Wait, this isn't my final form.
All right. After that, next up is Sword of the Sea. Journey, but you have a snowboard, hoverboard that go across the world. Looks cool. I'm digging it. What's next? PlayStation Plus catalog editions. We got Deus Ex, Twisted Metal 3 and 4, Resident Evil 2 and 3. And then we get to the end of the show where we get our big announcements. So we got a name for the James Bond game, and we got a first trailer for it. 007 First Light. Basically gonna be a James Bond origin story.
How many of those have we gotten?
A lot. But I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's by the same guys who did Hitman, so I got pretty high expectations of them. I hope it's good.
People aren't too happy about the guy who's playing them.
Why?
Oh, what did he do?
Is it a
Nothing. They just don't think he's James. Like he has that James Bond look.
is it racially
Oh.
charged?
He's not James
No,
Bond
it's not
enough for
racially
James
charged
Bond.
at all. I seen it. Somebody
Okay.
called him Nathan Drake looking, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the deal about that? Like, I don't.
I mean, okay,
Considering the fact that there's been no consistent look for
For
James
James
Bond
Bond?
since his inception,
like ever, yeah.
yeah, you can't make that argument and say he doesn't look like James Bond. Hell, when Daniel Craig was announced as James Bond, I looked at him and was like, I don't see it, but he played the role well enough to where you were like, oh shit, James Bond.
Yes, I don't get people.
That and James Bond has been played by such
If
a
anything,
plethora.
if anything, when I first saw him, I thought, man, he looks like a young Pierce Brosnan. That's kind of what I thought they were going for, like a young Pierce Brosnan look.
I can see it.
The way
For this
that
particular Bond.
the way that James Bond has been played by so many different like nationalities and ethnicities, you're just like, do you really want to go into this?
Nah, bro, they don't get it.
They shouldn't. I mean, anyway, I hope it does well. I'm probably gonna pick that one up. Anyway, continuing on from that. Next up, Ghost of Yote is going to have its own event next month. A whole gameplay reveal event just for Ghost of Yote. Very hyped for that. Let's go. We get a dog.
Yeah.
Excellent.
For, as long as that lasts.
Don't you dare.
Oh, come on, dude. If they killed a horse, they're gonna kill a dog.
Absolutely.
That was a good
Dogs,
horse.
everyone knows that the dog's dead.
That was a good horse, man. You had to bring
Yeah.
It was a good horse.
It was a good horse.
You had to bring that back up, bro.
Oh. All right, time to make Echo. On to the final announcement from the State of Play. We got a new game from Arc System Works. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Yes!
Marvel is back. And
Well,
it's not with Capcom.
So Capcom, you have the opportunity to lock in and make a dream come true.
Honestly, they need to. They really need to.
Right?
Yeah, all they need to do is release a modern Power Stone, and they'll have won.
Yes. But also,
Victory will be theirs.
Make a dream come true. Lock in with Toei. We've talked about this ad nauseum.
It'll never happen.
I know.
I want it bad, but I can't. I can't dream.
I'm saying, bro. Like this Marvel Tokon looks freaking awesome.
It looks good.
I
It
just
looks
don't
very
like
good.
that Star-Lord thing. Because I am a Star-Lord
Okay,
fan.
I just need a comment. People are already being like, with making comments about the roster, and I'm like, we have 8 characters so far, guys.
Yeah,
We
that's
only
the
have
size of
8.
the roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only have 8 characters, guys. Duh. Get over it. They showed 8 characters. That's how many there are. That's always been true.
But yeah, like
Fuck me.
everyone has like a bunch of. We're gonna see a bunch of wish lists for characters people want in the roster.
Of course.
I'll probably do one because I'm excited. This game looks
I mean, they
freaking gorgeous.
got Doom, so I'm good. I
Yeah,
have mine.
Frag has
With a
his
gun.
man.
Did you see that super duel? Doom just straight up pulled out a Glock and just shot Ghost Rider in the face.
And it's Robbie Ray as Ghost Rider.
Also true.
Yes. Also, a lot of people are trying to figure out where this art style who it came from. A lot of people are going, this looks similar to Horikoshi's art style. And if you don't know Horikoshi, he did My Hero Academia. A lot of people are saying that's what the art style is.
I can see why people are saying it. I don't think
I'm not getting that vibe. I mean, I'm not terribly acquainted with his body of work, but that's not. I don't see it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't see it, but I can understand. But
It is bright and colorful, but like, dude, did you see the fucking Kirby crackle on Doom's energy flag? Do you have any idea how immediately rigid and stand to attention I got at that point? I was like, oh, we have visual design 101 people here. Somebody paid the fuck attention.
Also,
let's go.
Also, who designed Tony's suit? Tony. What?
Oh, Echo.
with the straight up Gundam crown on it. Yeah.
I told you what the inspiration for that suit was.
Yes.
It's Model Prime, the samurai armor. They just redid it.
Yeah. It's just hilarious to me. Because, like, bro. The fact that everyone's called it the Gundam armor is killing me. But I ain't mad at it. I dig it. You know what? Speaking of roster, one character, just one. Give me one. Everybody, give me one. Give me one. Who y'all want? Frags probably
That we want for Tokon Souls for the Marvel game.
If I can guess Frags, Shumagora.
I was actually gonna say Silver Surfer, but
damn.
And I'm not doing that.
Echo does not know Frag as well as he thinks he does.
Shuma, I've been in a Silver Surfer-y mood. I don't know.
Yeah, see, look, I thought he just like I figured.
I do. I do like Shumagora. Whatever. You know, the thing.
Whatever they want to call him on any particular day.
Yeah, because he's only got like 5 different fucking names.
Right?
Okay, alright.
The Beholder.
Okay. Silver.
Okay.
Silver Surfer. Right.
I just know Echo will never guess mine.
While Echo's trying to figure out what Blaze is,
I'm gonna consider. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna try.
Blaze, how do you move out of recovery animations that fucking fast?
Right?
There's no way you're doing that.
You see what I'm saying?
He does a rider kick, hits the ground, and it's like he has absolutely no recovery at all.
Blaze is just cheating, bro.
For me, right now, I would say a toss-up between Daredevil and Doctor Strange for me. One of the two. I'll take either.
Okay.
They're kind of obvious picks, but I like those guys, so.
Yeah, you can do very fun things with Doctor Strange.
Look at this.
I wish Marvel Rivals knew that.
And I still play this game.
Speaking of, by the way, I just want to point this out. Marvel is just going everywhere with games right now. Like, there's so many right now.
Yeah, you know who's not doing that? You know who's not? Warner Brothers and DC.
I mean, I wasn't going to comment on them, but all right.
We do not talk about the absolute state of the DC properties at this point. Because you could make the most bomb-ass Green Lantern game ever. Like, you could make phenomenal games for these characters, and they just choose not to.
I don't know who's in charge of WB, bro, but you gotta.
Bram caught another loss today.
No, yo, his record is crazy. He only got two losses so far, right?
I feel like it's
Alright.
like 3 or 4 right now.
Damn.
Echo, you still haven't figured out my picks yet.
Oh, I didn't guess yet.
Why don't you just say them so we don't have to spend the time? I don't like guessing games.
Because I do what I want.
I'm sorry to hear that. You get none of Echo's numerical friends.
Whoa, hey. Why they gotta be in this?
All right, well, Echo's still trying to figure out. Blaze, do you have any characters you want for the Marvel fighting game? Is Blaze here?
Part of me wants to say Mystique just to be funny.
I don't know.
Oh, Blaze is here. Okay.
I guess. Wait, hold up. Cyclops, maybe?
Cyclops.
Cyclops is a good option.
Yeah.
I did Cyclops.
You know what?
Wait,
you
is
know
Thor
what?
in
You
this
know
game
what?
yet?
You know
I
what?
would do Thor as
You know
well.
what, Blue?
I feel like that's
I'm
just an
gonna
obvious
just say
choice.
Luke Cage or Blue Marvel just to call
Blue Marvel is one of them.
Yeah!
Darkhawk.
What? Doc Ock? Is that what you said?
Darkhawk.
Oh, Darkhawk.
Oh!
Okay.
Interesting.
Is that
Darkhawk.
different from Image's Shadowhawk?
Yes.
Very good.
Wait, is
We're
Gambit
not
in the
going
game
through
already?
Elemental Hero Air deals again, okay?
Or Quasar. Quasar would actually be a fun one, too.
Quasar's pretty cool. Oh, how about the Disco Dazzler?
What?
I mean, Dazzler did get referenced in
Honestly,
one
I
of the
just went
stages.
Jubilee.
Yeah, Jubilee. If I can't have Disco Dazzler, I will take Jubilee.
Give me Bishop.
Oh, yo, for real?
Oh shit!
Arrow.
Good choice, dude.
You know what? They gotta have a Sentinel, bro. Sentinel.
I do like Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Oh, fucking
You
Armor.
get Sentinel, but it's
Armor would be nice.
X13 or whatever. The one with the tentacles, which is a Sentinel in air quotes.
Armor would be nice.
Oh, who's that?
I want to say MODOK for shits and giggles, but nah.
MODOK, you can do fun things with MODOK. You can give him some pretty interesting out there stuff.
I want to say Miles just because Miles and Nova, just because I want to make a champions team. But
Give me War Machine, too.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, War Machine's up there for me, but that's because I'm biased as an Iron Man fan.
Give me Captain America.
We already have Captain America.
We
What do you
don't
mean?
have Captain America. Where is Sam Wilson? Goddamn.
Oh, you mean that Captain America? Okay. Sorry, I was not aware which Cap you were referring to. My bad.
Oh, I think Black Panther would be cool as well. I think he'd be here, right?
Also true.
You know what, Blaze? I'm gonna give you like 5 cents just for saying that.
What did he say?
Black Panther.
Black Panther's okay. I like Black Panther.
I mean, Storm's already in the game, so
They're divorced.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, they are still are
Yeah.
in
What?
the comics. Damn.
They haven't been together for a while.
Somebody's just being shitty.
Agreed.
You know, it's not that deep a cut, but the guy who powered up using cocaine, Icefire, whatever his name was.
Oh, give me Iceman.
Yo, Bobby Drake would go crazy. I do like Fantastic Four and Super Skrull. One of either make it happen.
I just want some Shi'ar Rambo.
I know who Frack talking about, but I think
Gladiator
that's from DC,
would
isn't it?
Gladiator would go.
Gladiator would be so funny.
Right? Just don't.
Who's Gladiator?
I forgot how to describe him. Other than
Oh, give me Vulcan since we're talking about out there by the Shi'ar. Yeah, give me Vulcan, the other Summers brother.
Scott, your family suck.
His family truly sucks.
Yo. I'm trying to. I forgot his name, but he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I forgot his name. I hate that I forgot his name. Give me a second. Y'all continue.
Well, that's the last announcement for State of Play. So,
All right, what is it?
whenever-
Blackheart? Is it Blackheart?
Oh, the fucking Ghost Rider villain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I think it's Blackheart. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, it's he's a Ghost Rider villain. He was in the first Ghost Rider movie.
Yeah, Blackheart. That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, that's who it is. He's a Ghost Rider villain. He's
Yeah.
interesting.
That would be crazy. Silver Samurai for shits and giggles.
Oh, and we also meant to mention this is a 4v4 tag fighter, so if we don't have the entire Fantastic Four, there will be riots in the streets. Just saying. You either do all 4 of them or you do none of them. Those are your options.
Honestly.
As is traditional, and they will opt to do
No.
the latter.
The Black Knight. I just want to see him get some shine.
Yeah.
Who? You kind of cut out there for a second.
The Black Knight.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Black Knight's good. I like
And
Black
Yeah,
Blade.
Black Knight's good. Captain Britain, to be real.
Knight.
Which one? Wait, which
Wait.
one though?
There is a better question.
The one you
Which
know.
wife?
The one you
Which
know.
wife?
And we all go silent.
No, just add a Wasp. Screw Ant-Man, just add a Wasp. Make Ant-Man and the Hawkeye's ultimate again. Or level 3. That's what you gotta do.
Really, Blaze?
Oh.
Blaze at it again.
Yeah, he just fell out of my ult.
Yo, Blaze be yeeting, bruh. Alright. I really do want Miles so I can zap people though. And use like lightning Excalibur to cut people. But Nova, just add Nova. That's it. That's all I got.
Blaze cheated, but it's okay.
Blaze is a cheater. Alright, that's all we got for Marvel
Yeah,
Tokyo,
can
but
we
it looks
move on
pretty.
with
I'm
announcements?
glad.
Oh, hold on, you throw all that A at my face and then you what the
I
fuck,
do, but I
man?
can
Come on.
continue now.
You know what you fucking
All right. They're gonna
I
keep
used
playing.
the less from advantage.
That said,
You know what you fucking
Capcom, lock in. Talk
Have
to
the high
Toei,
ground.
make my dream game happen. I know
Yeah.
y'all be paying attention.
It's called Power Stone.
3.
Gamora.
Okay. We're jumping all over the place. All right.
Anyway, continue.
All right. Our other big gaming con happened yesterday. Summer Games Fest. Woo.
Silver Sable.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, did you
We're just gonna
play
keep naming
Silver
random
Sable?
Marvel characters throughout
You
this
did
entire
say the
thing.
Silver Sable.
I did. Just
You
'cause.
horny bastard. Black Cat.
Oh, really? Really? You know what? I ain't even mad at you, player.
Silk.
Absolutely.
Okay. Summer Games Fest also happened. Well, I'm just gonna go through as fast as I possibly can. All right. First up, Mortal Shell 2.
Okay.
Fortnite is doing Star Wars things. Whatever.
That
Um,
ended today.
I never finished first one.
Already? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, they were just previewing what was to come. Now it's Superman. Tim Drake.
All right. Fortnite moves fast. Next up, Death Stranding 2. Kojima's back with their game. Yay. Next up, Chronicles Medieval, a medieval RPG simulator, I guess, or massive battle simulator, I should say. Want to fight like they did back in the year 1000. All right. Next up, one of the few interesting announcements: Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We got a new trailer for that, along with more characters.
And that whole game, like a lot of the characters in that game have been leaked already. I'm not mad at it. I was just very confused.
We did get some actual Sonic characters, like the writers are back, Jet, Storm, and
The Babylon Rogues.
yes, the Babylon Rogues.
Yes.
But we have some guest characters. First up, Hatsume Miku. It was literally the first one they announced.
Yep.
Then we have Ichiban Kasuga from the new Like a Dragon games.
Yeah.
7 and 8.
Yakuza.
Then we have Joker from Persona 5, because he's in everything that Sega does. And then they saved because they did the first batch all in one trailer. And then I forget the guy. I forget his name, but he came out and he did
Izuka.
Yeah, there you go. He came out, he talked a bit about the game a little bit, and he was like, we do have one more thing to announce, and it's Steve from Minecraft. It is Steve from Minecraft. Why? I don't know.
No, because then we got the pre-order stuff of what's to come. So there's still more.
Do we have anyone from Super Monkey Ball at least?
That'll probably happen at some point.
I would be more surprised if we didn't get a guest character from Super Monkey Ball.
But for right now, we get the Sonic Prime versions of Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. The Werehog.
Okay.
Werehog
Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know what the difference is between them and other Sonic variants, because I'm not steeped in the lore.
It's okay. Sonic Prime was okay. I like it, but we watched it at one point. Yeah, we watched it. I remember.
We did.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Did we watch all of it? Or
yeah, we watched.
I don't think we watched the last season. Yeah.
We did. I remember. It was just kind of like the last season was just them fighting in a barren planet for like the whole season. So yeah. And anyway. Werehog's coming, which is cool, I guess. And then their leaks have happened.
I mean, if Steve was in the leaks and that was confirmed true, the leaks are true.
Yeah, the leaks are. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the leaks before, but
Miku and Steve were in the leaks.
All right, then those leaks have basically been confirmed now.
Yeah,
who the fuck would make up a thing and say Steve and Miku?
So Nickelodeon, I guess, is coming over.
Oh, all right.
yeah, SpongeBob, Aang, and the Turtles is coming.
All you needed was SpongeBob.
I'm just shocked Aang. I don't like. They turned his glider into an extreme gear. I'm like, okay.
Oh shit.
So, alright, and then the Turtles got the party wagon turned into a cart. Cool. So, yay! Alright, continue.
Moving on
Are you still
through some quick announcements.
Is Blaze cheating right now, Frank?
I'm concentrating.
Oh,
I am the orange juice.
I am sorry.
All right, moving on. Code Vein 2, Anime Dark Souls. Yay. End of Abyss, I guess Little Nightmares-esque inside sort of twin stick shooter thing. All right. Neat. Next up, Mouse PI for Hire. Some rubber hose animation. What?
More trailers for that?
Yes.
Because that was announced like 2 years ago.
Yes, just trailers and the. We did get a voice announcement. He's voiced by Troy Baker, so that was revealed.
Oh, Troy Baker.
Is there anything Troy Baker isn't in? So
right, like
variety or something. I don't know.
I didn't know that was like announced like 2 years ago. Dang.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
All right.
We got Game of Thrones: War for Westeros, a RTS Game of Thrones game.
I sleep. I sleep again.
They killed Jon Snow in it and turned him into a white.
I'm happy for him.
You can do alt history takes in the game. You can change the course of Game of Thrones history. Cool. Next up, Atomic
Can
Heart
we make it so
2.
the Starbucks joining it? Never mind.
No, it's got to stay there, Echo.
Damn it. Damn it.
Atomic Heart 2, and then the same guys are also doing The Cube in their Atomic Universe, they're calling it now. It's a minimal thing on a giant cube, giant Rubik's Cube. Cool. Next up, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We got a couple new characters. We got She-Hulk and Rocket Raccoon joining the
More
cast of Cosmic
characters
Invasion.
for more beatdown.
Yes,
We will be playing that because that game looks awesome.
absolutely.
And it's made by the same people who did TMNT Shredder's Revenge. That game's fucking phenomenal. They should have worked on the Power
Very
Ranger
nice.
game, I'm just saying.
Probably should have.
And just not MMPR. It's a whole nother season, please. Anyway.
Indeed.
It's a nice.
Next up, we got another trailer for Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Nice.
Still coming 2026. After that, we got Felt That Boxing. What if Punch Out was starred the Muppets? What if the Muppets did Punch Out?
Excellent.
That actually has my interest. I'm not gonna hold
It
you.
looks excellent.
Right? Like, I was like, wait, Punch Out with puppets? Muppets? I'm in.
All right.
Like, come on now. And they're just flopping their arms around. Like, how much funnier can you get with it? Okay, anyway.
Moving on. Next up we have Killer Inn, which is another social deception game. Yay, whatever.
Okay.
Next up we have Arc Raiders, coming back for this year.
Yeah, remember when Arc Raiders was going to be like a PvE, like big open environment, blow up giant robots game? It's an extraction shooter because of course it is.
Oh, boo.
I was just like, oh,
Sorry, Frank.
mistakes were made, guys.
Mistakes were made. Next up, Dune Awakening trailer. Well, okay, whatever.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's
That
fun. It's an alt history take on Dune, where for some reason the Fremen die if Paul Atreides doesn't get born and instead has a sister. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any fucking sense, but all right. Sorry, Sardaukar fans, your bros ain't shit. Fremen solo them every fucking time. This is the entire point of the book. The entire point of the book is the Sardis ain't shit. Sorry. They're overhyped. They're not as good as they'd like to believe. And the Fremen live on an actual hell world.
All right.
Anyway, it's a survival game.
Yes.
And so you just drink water a lot. That's what you do, is you drink a lot of water. And there is a preponderance of guns, for reasons. It's not like we have Holtzman shields to deal with this problem. I kind of hope they do have laser guns though, because that would be hilarious to be like, I'm gonna hit him with my death ray, and then it's like, oh, nobody wins. Suddenly, 2 nuclear explosions happened, and there was a giggle.
Oh, gosh.
Also sand bikes, because those wouldn't get you eaten by Shai Hulud every minute. I don't know. Like, I understand you have to gamify it, but at the same time, I'm like,
Right.
it looks more interesting than the Conan game did.
That's
which
kinda
I
crazy.
heard got pretty good, like late in its life. But survival games, I don't know, dude. I work at least one job. I don't need to do it for entertainment.
I get you.
I don't really.
Of course.
But hey, for some reason nobody's building pyramids everywhere. So I'm like, it's a desert. What the fuck are you people doing? Why is every single person's house not a pyramid? I don't like. This doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's Funcom, so they'll probably have microtransactions somewhere along the line. Please be Echo. Please be Echo. I'm tired of getting bullied.
All right.
Almost
So with
gave
that,
myself a paper cut.
June.
Ow.
All right, moving on to more announcements. Chrono Odyssey, another Souls-like, yay. Mio Memories in Orbit, 2D Metroidvania-ish thingamadoo.
Oh,
Looks
that
neat.
one, yeah.
Mhm.
That one did look good.
Next up, Out of Words, a stop-motion animated 2-player adventure thing, kind of like the Haze-like games, like It Takes Two and Split Fiction.
But with
Except it's all
Legos.
hand animated, like stop-motion animated. It looks very cute.
I missed that one. I'll have to find that.
Next up, a trailer for Mafia: The Old Country. Speaking of 2D adventure, 2-player adventures, I should say, and also Lego Voyagers, where you just play with a friend as 2 Lego bricks, just a 1x1 Lego brick, out on grand adventures, actually building stuff using Legos. Wild. Actually, kind
What
of.
an improbable concept.
I know, right?
Why have they never done this before? No, for real. Why have they never done this before?
I don't know.
That's a very good question.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, that's the wrong one. I didn't realize that you were built different. Echo, I didn't realize you were him.
Next up, Nicktoons is Nickelodeon is doing a top-down beat 'em up thing. Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. They're playing some D&D.
They finally brought the Nicktoons back into a game.
Yeah.
It's
So
been
far,
so
the
long.
only character we know is SpongeBob.
Nah, Timmy Turner's in there.
Well, we saw the wand with a
And Tara
Technically
Strong
not
did the
confirmed,
narration. So, like, yeah, Timmy's in
Okay.
also true.
Real talk though. Playable Stick Lee?
Yo, chalk something, please?
Next up, Liza P Overture, the new DLC for that game. Came out during the Summer Games Fest, so cool.
Fat finger that.
Next up, Fractured
that's right, I can get hit
Blooms,
during my ult. I forgot.
which is sort of cozy horror game. Well, not really cozy, but it's Silent Hill-esque. Neat. Next up, Jurassic World Evolution Free, Dinosaur Zoos. Cool. You want to be a Dino Zoo guy?
Playable,
Alright.
You can have a Doom Keiko demon?
I don't know.
Somebody showed, and I don't know if it's an image edit or not, because I don't know if it's an image edit or not, but it looked possibly like you could have a Keiko demon in a cage and feed it fish. Not sure why fish.
I mean, what else would you?
Ours is not to question why. Echo.
All right. Next up.
That hurt.
This one's also kind of interesting. Yacht Club Games is finally not doing Shovel Knight. they have finally moved on from Shovel Knight and made a new game. Mina the Hollower. A very
Well, how to feel about this? On the one hand, I'm overjoyed that they're finally doing something with their lives. On the other hand, I'm like, but Shovel Knight is pretty good.
Well, this time they're trying their hand at a Zelda-esque. Looks a lot like a Link to the Past or the Oracle games. So I'm very curious to see where it goes. I have faith in them. Shovel Knight was really great, so let's see what happens with this one. All right.
Oh, fuck. I saw him whip around the corner. I'm like, he's going to whip around the corner. Then he came really fast. I'm like, ah.
I just
That's
saw that
bad.
clip.
That's bad.
Oh, that was such a stupid way to play. Like, you know what?
Time to make banana bread, he said. Because you gotta mash bananas. Oh man, someday when we do our own personal Riders of the Grid rider cookout, I will bring my Kona in banana bread, and everyone will be like, "So that's what banana bread is supposed to be like," and I'll be like, "You goddamned right."
Alright.
Can I just rage quit from this match? I'm not doing this.
Oh,
Hold on,
Blaze
I'm
again?
clipping it. Give me a second.
This
I'm
man,
just,
Frank.
I'm just quitting out. I'm not dealing with that. Sorry, Blaze. Sorry, Blaze. I'm not fighting a fucking Nagato. I don't have all week, actually, to whittle
What
you
the I
down.
do? Come on,
Fit-
Frank. I'm
You're
not talking to
Hey,
you, man.
you and Nagato, get the fuck out. I'm not fighting 1,000 health. It's not. I'm not doing it.
Not conducive to the program.
Yeah, wait. Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself.
Echo, do you hear what this man is saying?
Yeah, I heard him.
He's saying he's ready to go. Count 0.
He said, believe in yourself.
Kamen
I'm
Rider
fine.
Agito.
I'm glad I got that reference. This is good thing probably other Rabbit Geek. But anyway, no,
You
you can do it.
just saw
Frank. I
Big
believe
X8 running around
You
the
know what?
corner, Blaze.
You know what?
He don't,
He's telling me I gotta take deep breaths.
I think he calling you a little bitch, Frank. You
Yes,
might have to deal
actually.
with that.
Well, why not?
Me personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect.
I'm
God
saying.
damn it, Blue. 1,000 gravel.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
All right,
I'm
Frank,
saying,
check
you,
out. What
you
about
better
you, Echo?
treat him
Y'all put
like they treated.
Echo. Y'all put Echo. Is
Beat him like a redheaded stepchild.
that Echo? I hope it's Echo.
Yeah.
No, that was Blue.
Blaze, you trying to say black people sound alike again?
Wow. Staggering
No, I said Echo. Is that
behavior,
you up
Echo.
with me? Hell yeah, there we go.
I can't
Oh,
believe we let him onto the stream if he's going to be like this.
I'm
That is
saying,
just
bro. Like,
Right,
truly
especially
remarkable
during my
behavior.
month.
right? Crazy work, Blaze.
It's Pride Month, and you gonna pull that shit?
Get him.
Have some shame,
Oh.
please.
Get him.
All right, back to it. Next up, Deadpool VR. Deadpool is getting a VR game. Yeah. Although it was kind of funny, to get into the announcement, Jeff got a letter from Deadpool that said, "Hey, I'll give you $1,000 to skip the Silk Song trailer and just do mine," or something like that.
You should have took the $1,000. What?
Skip the Silk Song trailer and play my
Unless-
trailer instead. And all the Silk Song fans are pissed at Deadpool now.
Good. Also,
You know what? At this point, I think they need to be told that we're tired of hearing about how much they're waiting for Silk Song. I've been waiting for things for decades. I waited 13 years for Duke Nukem Forever. You haven't waited that long. Clam down.
also, Neil Patrick Harris.
And it
is
came
Deadpool
out,
for
and
them.
it was I.
Right.
People said it was terrible. They were wrong. It wasn't good.
Right, though.
It was aight. What was actually good though was the expansion it got, which was superb. That was legitimately good.
All
Nobody
right.
played it,
Anyway,
so I can say that. And nobody's gonna tell me I'm wrong. So there.
You're right. But
Anyway, as
on principle, I need to
Echo,
tell them.
as Echo was mentioning, Deadpool is voiced by Neil Patrick Harris this go around, not Ryan Reynolds, which I thought he would have, but yeah.
Nah,
Yes.
man.
Neil Patrick
Reynolds
Harris
deserved
can
it.
absolutely do it.
He
I'm
sounded
not
like
questioning his
That's-
ability. I'm just saying.
This Neil Patrick Harris is a solid, good fit, in my opinion. In fact,
I will
I'd
say this
possibly
in the trailer.
contend he's a better fit in many ways. But
Uh,
let's.
All
you know,
right.
I'm not gonna lie. In the trailer, he kind of sounded bored, and then like, let's be like, I see it.
All right. Next up, another trailer for Dying Like the Beast, and then Mixtape, aka 80s teenage movie simulator. Cool.
as someone who lived
Brags
I
you.
just want to realize I can just pick through Beam.
I didn't do anything. Kind of let you have it.
Yeah, you could. I
You
think
got
it-
like a 1,000
No,
HP.
but
What am I
I
supposed to
didn't
do
realize
with that?
I can actually pick through like Beam attack and thing like I just realized.
Yeah, because you be cheating. You should.
Yeah,
be
you're
able
not
to do
I
that.
supposed to be able to do
You
that.
can do it too. Try it.
You do understand you're not supposed to be able to do that, right?
That's why, like, that's not. We got you on camera.
You do
with the
understand
spin
that
beam,
that's not how it works, right? That there's actual rules, and being able to just naked kick through things,
Yes.
you can't do.
And rider kick always triumph over a laser beam. That wasn't
bro.
established rule. What are you on about?
But Blaze, spin beam. You have that on. We have that clip. That is footage. You cheated.
Oh,
We
that
do have
one
the
is, I
clip.
don't know what happened.
Yeah, we know.
I
You
know what
cheated.
happened that one. That one was just weird.
No, it was just you
It's
cheating.
just star
It's
lines thing
you
didn't work out.
broke the game at one point and gave me infinite hyper muteki. Like, come on now.
That was also a thing that happens.
So,
Oh yeah.
as an addendum, so that match where I was Baron, Echo,
Mhm.
I had unlimited side form as I was mashing my back triangle.
I'm so glad you ran to a brick wall and got smacked.
Yeah, well, I deserved it, but it ran out as soon as I stopped mashing. So, unfortunately, if you're not mashing, it doesn't work. It's because Blaze broke things.
Yeah.
Because it's Blaze.
I think I'm
I
fighting
blame
Blaze
Blaze.
again. Oh no, I'm fighting Frag.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm fighting Blaze again. He took Blade.
All right, moving on from Mixtape.
I will
Next
make
up.
a separate room. We do not need this abuse.
Next up, Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree, a Hades-like roguelike game, except in Japan, not Greece. So cool. Next up, Axe of Blood, Sifu-ish brawler fighter, whatever you want to call it.
Something like that.
Next up, Scott Pilgrim EX. Let's go.
The gang.
A new Scott Pilgrim game. Yes.
Scott, Ramona, and probably the 7 Evil X's playable. Either
Are we
way,
going to have,
I think he said like 5
future-
of the 7. I think.
Are we going to have time travel, Scott Pilgrim?
I think it's closer to the anime that just came out.
Yeah, because post time skip. Are we going to have post time skip?
Oh yeah.
Scott. I said time travel. It occurs to me.
I don't know. It's a new Scott Pilgrim story, as far as I know. So.
Armored Core Mobile 2, let's go! They indicated that they were bringing their entire archive. G mode was, so that's part of it. So yay! It's an actual Armored Core game, sort of, as opposed to Mobile 1, which is a top-down shooter of some kind. It's okay. Still, ball's in your court, FromSoft, by the way. Ball is remaining in your court. It's not hard to get an easy dub, as they say. Just release
All right.
an Armored Core collection, and I won't have to beat your kids.
All right.
Escalated so
Pretty
quickly.
easy.
Right.
Like,
Pretty easy. It's a simple decision.
escalated way too fucking quickly.
I have their children, and they are being ransomed.
I think that's about it for me. I'll let you and Craig cook it out. Then.
Hey,
He's lying. I don't believe him for an
hey,
instant.
yo.
To honor, I would. I never done
Right,
that.
right. But
Yeah,
I'm
just putting
not
out there.
taking that chance, so I'm gonna keep sending invites to Echo until he joins.
I swear,
What the
dude.
fuck, Frank? Stop playing with me.
He said, "Come on."
Blaze,
I swear on my.
the only thing I have faith in
Man,
is
I'm not gonna do this again.
being a chuckle fuck. That's what I have faith in.
Golly,
Wait, what does that even mean? Is that a bad thing?
y'all go ahead to scrap.
Wait, is that a bad thing? I'm assuming it is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Poor Blaze. Poor Blaze.
This
right.
motherfucker is made out of Laffy Taffy.
God, Blaze,
Dragging the
What?
train back on track.
fight
Dragging
that
it-
man,
Taffy?
Blaze.
I like taffy.
Next up on the announcement list, Mind's Eye, the new game from IO Interactive again.
Yay.
New IP. Yeah. Getting a Hitman crossover.
Oh.
Also, Hitman is crossing over with the James Bond thing. Le Chiffre, the villain of Casino Royale, is going to be a target in 007 in not 007 in Hitman. So if you want to
Okay.
cosplay some Casino Royale in Hitman, there you go.
Blaze,
Wasn't there also the 007
Blaze,
game
why
right
did
now?
you- why did you kill the hamster that is running the server, Blaze?
What did I do now? I didn't do shit.
It crashed. It does. It's crashed. It broke.
Only crashes when Blaze is around. We'll do one
I
more
just
try
cut
and then
off
we'll
my
try
game back
queuing up
off.
for ranked.
Wait, was that the one supporting the
Well,
server?
yeah, you had to
I
redo
do
it
that?
though, cause I can't.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Alright, queuing up for
Was the
ranked.
server running based on mine? What the fuck is going on?
Shut up, please. Continue, Jukebox.
Next up, we had a Lego game earlier. We have another Lego game, a Lego Party. It's Mario Party, but Legos. It's not as interesting as the first one. I'm sorry.
So, I was told that it's a little bit more difficult in comparison.
To Mario
What?
Party?
Yes.
What does that mean?
No idea. I should have asked her.
Because Mario Party is exactly as hard as you make it, which can be very hard indeed.
Try not to win Mario Party.
Do you want my honest response to that, or my glib, tacky one?
Oh no, it's something that Smosh does all the time, where they do a try not to win.
I don't know what that means.
He's
What do
old.
those words mean?
He's old. Basically, YouTubers.
Ah, I thought we were going to talk about people. Interesting.
He's old. You gotta ignore him, chat. Frank's gonna bully me now.
Unlikely. I don't know how to play this thing.
All right. Next up, we have Wildgate, 20-player team shooter in space.
Oh, that sounds kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
I played
Yeah.
the demo. It's actually pretty okay,
Okay.
but not really my cup of tea.
That's fair.
He's invincible
I'm becoming
again.
less and less competitive.
Next up is Blighted, another 80s kind of roguelike thing, I believe, from the trailer. Next up, Ill, another survival horror game. Then we have Mecha Break. Frag had some opinions earlier about this one.
Sorry, Mecha Break fans, but I prefer a game
It finally
with actual
has
quality. I can say this because I was
Played it.
involved in the testing process, so I can say this. That game is going to be monetized to hell and back.
I
and not in
believe
a
it.
good way.
Well, it's finally coming out July 1st, actually, so Frag can finally talk about it now. Because I remember when like the first reveals were happening and Frag was like, I shouldn't talk about that.
I can't. I was contractually not allowed.
He was
I
like
can now.
NDA.
I technically still am. But you'll notice I'm not telling them anything about it. I'm just telling them it's ass. It
I
is
remember
not
when
what
they
I would
let-
consider a terribly good competitive title.
This is why I
there's
stopped getting
there's
betas
it's
for
like
games.
there's like ideas in it that could be good if it was in a game that was in any other environment than the one it had.
I should have won that.
I agree.
Bro didn't hit
I'm
me
just
one
gonna
time.
spin dash you, bro, until you get it out. Though.
all right. We're getting
Tell me
towards
to
the
get
end
it up,
here.
and I'm about to get it up tall and hard.
What the fuck?
Oh, you know.
Next up, Infinitesimals, which is an action game where you play as very tiny bug people with like actually advanced technology and fighting
Bug
giant bugs.
Halo.
Neat. Bug Halo. There you go. That's good.
Infinitesimals? Did you say?
Yes, Infinitesimals, I believe is how they pronounced it.
I think they mispronounced it.
What the? F-
I don't know how that hit you, but I'm not complaining.
what the fuck?
All right, next up we
Decade
had
washing his hands like easy work. What a jerk.
Like he
next
wasn't
up we
getting
have
cooked.
the Street Fighter 6 season 3 reveal trailer.
Yeah.
We're getting Alex, Sea Viper, Ingrid, and Sagat for
Crimson
season
Viper
3 of Street Fighter 6.
finally
Sagat
returned.
wasn't in the base game? What are they doing? Is he missing a hand?
No.
What is his excuse for not being in the base roster? Does he have a crippling injury?
He was trading probably.
Trading crypto.
No, training, not trading.
Oh,
they'll come up with a story reason for it. But
still
more
haven't
Street
heard,
Fighter 3
still haven't heard
characters
the magic
because
Skullomania word.
yes, I still need more Street Fighter 3 characters. I'm sick. I'm sick of Alex. Sick of Alex. I got beef with Alex actually. He was in 5.
Well, how about
Give me Sean. Okay, I've been waiting.
what's,
made to
what's the
come
guy
back.
who does Aegis Reflector? What's that guy's name? Is that Gene?
Urian?
Yeah, him.
He was in 5 too, which was crazy.
Is he was? That's right. He was in 5. You're right.
Which again still takes place before 3. Timeline is weird. 6 is finally after 3, so it's current in the timeline. Give me my 3. Give me Makoto, Ibuki, and Sean, damn it. You gave me Elena, and I'm happy. She's fun. That's what people stop rage quitting.
All right, moving on. Next up, Last Flag. Team Fortress True, but it's captured flag. Yay. Next up, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, and of our souls like. There's a lot of those. Woo. Next up, this one's interesting. Wu-Tang, Rise of the Deceiver.
Yeah!
There's a Wu-Tang Clan game.
Finally, another one!
Is the character you play? Does the character you play? Are they nothing to fuck with? Is my question.
Alright, I was waiting for it, excuse me. I was waiting for it. That joke.
Well, we're here.
Basically, we gotta
Go
rescue
off,
the
Echo.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes. you gotta find the members of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah. Wu-Tang.
Why does that sound like a martial art faction?
That's what.
Nope.
I had to take a minute. I'm sorry.
I thought you just cut out on there, but okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. Blaze, just go look it up.
Just go look it up.
I'm not going to explain Ghostface Killer to him, are you?
I'm saying, I'm not. Just look up the Wu-Tang Clan, please.
Okay.
Someone just slammed the door in Blaze's face.
I assume that's WTAN, right?
He's asking how to spell it. Yes, WUTANG. TANG.
Got it.
Wu-Tang
Yes.
Clan.
All right, let
I'm
him
going
look
to talk
that
about a
up. We can...
conversation I had with someone earlier in the day involving Tang.
Some
Suffice
music
to
group
say,
plays.
suffice it to say, someone was convinced that Tang had hydrogen peroxide in it, and I was like, it doesn't. And they were like, no, it definitely does. And I'm like,
What?
nope.
Okay, continue, Jukebox. My brain hurt
Okay,
Oh, I see it. I've been
Dunning
confused.
Kruger is fun, is all I'll say.
next up is Into the Unwell, which is a another rubber hose animation style cartoony game, but this time it's a third person roguelike.
How many of those we gonna
Sports.
get?
I don't know.
Do you want a
A
real
lot.
answer or a Sears answer?
Neither.
A serious
Until the video game bubble finally implodes.
Oh, okay.
It's happening. Don't worry. Just give it time. Any news from any of the studios affected by the Annapurna Studios kerfuffle earlier last year? Any mention of anything from any of those people?
I thought there were a couple that Annapurna were doing.
Na-
I thought I saw a
namely,
couple of trailers that had the Annapurna logo attached, but
namely Bounty Star. That's literally the only one I care about.
then no, that name is not in this at all. So
I am very sorry to hear that. You have no idea.
we're almost done though. We have like 3 left. All right, next up, Splitgate 2. Woo. Yay.
Oh, they were sending shots at all the other freaking
Right.
first-person
They
shooter
got
games.
the CEO of the dev team or company, whatever, had a whole spiel about shooters.
Yeah, to
It's
make
like,
shooters great
okay,
again.
guy,
and
go
all,
off.
And I'm like, all right,
Dude,
buddy.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
make
I'm like,
FPS is great again. I'm like, okay, guy, just do your thing now.
You know, the last time we did that, we got friggin' Lawbreakers,
and it's like, okay, buddy, you want to
which
do
for the
that?
record was a legitimately good game, but unfortunately was critically hampered by having some pretty bad leadership.
Oh, that game, I remember.
Huh?
All right. Second to last one. Stranger Than Heaven. Just revealed at the game show at the Game Awards last year. The new game by RG Free Studios, the guys who do Like a Dragon, Yakuza, all that.
Well,
Their new
yeah,
game
that was like
set in 1943 Japan. It looks good. I'll give it that. It's very unique.
basically.
I guess for historical context, this is 2 years before the end of World War II.
You basically get to play as Frag.
Are you sure? Is that something you really want? I suspect that is not what you. If I can tell you with a certain degree of authority that that is not quite all it's cracked up to be.
Oh no, man! You seem to have a pretty good life.
Compared to a paramecium, possibly.
Come on, you ain't gotta down yourself like that.
I did not, but I did. That's not going to reach me up here, Echo.
I'm aware. That's why I had to make a joke to get you to come down.
Anyway, I'm actually very curious because this time period doesn't get referenced a lot, like at all, in any media, Japanese media I've seen. So
there are some reasons for that.
I know. I know there are some reasons for that.
Starts with a certain degree of they might have to be held accountable for their actions someday because they certainly weren't at the time, and B, maybe a little bit of firebombing of Tokyo that may have happened. A lot.
Bang.
Oh my goodness, there's a bit of national trauma there.
Bang.
Which is why I'm curious about
And
where
2
they're
big
going
bangs
with this.
as well. It's it wasn't a great time.
All right, and finally,
and the last announcement there was okay. There's kind of some context for this one. So, earlier in the show, they had the voice actress for Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil 9 do a bit where she was announced the
Eight.
Capcom sale that
Yeah,
usually happens around this time.
Resident Evil 8.
So they did that.
7.
Then they did another bit later in the show where they brought her back and they did a happy birthday to Resident Evil because 30 years of Resident Evil coming up in March. So 30th anniversary of the Resident Evil series. So they did that. They brought in Takaguchi. I believe that's his name.
They had a toast and everything.
They had a toast and everything, and he said like, "Yeah, we're working on the next game, guys. You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer though to hear any actual information about it." And then they just dropped the trailer at the end of the show for the next Resident Evil game.
9 Requiem.
Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
I think Demetrius was what, 7? What was it? Village?
She was 8. 8. She was in the last game. Yep.
What was 7?
7
Oh,
was
never mind,
the
never mind,
Louisiana,
yeah.
Louisiana, the swamp.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Hills Have Eyes one.
Yep.
We're going back to Raccoon City.
Is that
Yes. I don't know.
It's after it blown up.
Also, yes. The main character is apparently Alyssa Ashcroft, or no, Grace Ashcroft. Alyssa's her mom. Alyssa was a character from Resident Evil Outbreak. So,
I remember Outbreak.
some crossover there. Also, apparently Leon's in it, so cool.
Yeah, give Chris a break, cause like
Leon wasn't in the trailer, but everyone's online is saying Leon's gonna be the major character, so. But yeah, and that's the last one for Summer Game Fest. That's what they ended out on. So that's the State of Play and then Summer Games Fest. Yeah, and those are all our announcements. Woo, we got Verona.
oh yeah, Capcom lock in. Call Toei right now. Brother!
That was a lot of damage. Note to self.
You just got hit, like you just landed on that sword. Oh. But all right, I don't know anything anyone's particularly hyped for or want to talk about more. I worked
outside
through
of
all of them.
Marvel. We already talked about Marvel.
We talked about Marvel quite a bit, yeah. I guess that's the biggest one that's been revealed so far for most people, anyway. For me, it's the Evil East Chronicles because I like me some tactics, so I'm down.
I really wish they'd make an actual sequel.
Yeah,
Like, Tactics Advance is fine, but it's not as good. Like, I mean, first of all, the first one has some pretty problematic plot points. Like, you know, it's an isekai with a crippled kid, and then they're like, you have to stay crippled forever. And he's like,
Oh, you're talking about Advance 2. When you said the first one, I immediately thought the OG tactic. Like, oh, that's not right. Oh, you're talking.
oh,
Advance
yeah,
1.
Advance,
Okay,
yeah. And then, I don't even remember the plot of Advance 2. It must have had one, but,
neither do I, honestly. So.
it was not memorable to me. I should not have done this. This was a mistake. That's bad.
Also, shoutouts to Square for just baiting everyone by their existence. Because everyone was so hyped. Oh, Square's gonna be at Summer Games Fest. They're gonna announce something big, and it was like, no, they didn't. They didn't announce anything.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, boy!
I was cruising for a bruising. I'll have to show him whose fruit is longer.
Alright, last fight.
Last fight.
Last fight. Then we'll be on break as I get things moved over to a new crib. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I'll keep you updated.
Nah, dude, take as long as you need. Like, moving, it's stressful, dude. So.
It's very stressful.
Indeed.
So like, if you need like a couple weeks, take your time.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, nostalgia. Oh, so Fortnite's back up now?
It's been up for like a couple hours now.
Oh, okay. Cool. How were the new powers?
Oh, that's interesting. They've added mobility. I do like the weapons that they've done. Boons are back. The sprites have been changed. 3 new POIs. I mean, I dropped in and got 8 kills before dying, so.
I thought the little Death Star run was kind of funny.
It ended up exploding right before it's supposed to drop, so.
Yeah.
But then you got OG, which probably has the best remix skin, so.
That was a good season too. That was a season where I kind of paid attention. Because otherwise, I was doing the zombie survival joint until
And
they
now my
did
game
let's make our
has
own
been
movie
put.
season.
It's not giving me XP.
Aw, Echo.
But
Imagine dodging.
I learned from Piccolo.
Someday my block button will register a block input. Echo, how are you parkouring? Guy never parkoured.
I am trying. Also, who told you to come back? Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Not my long blue stick. I'm gonna get the angle right.
Yeah. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm cooked.
Oh, the chains that bind.
Fuck.
Ah, I wish he didn't go up there.
Nope, the stabbing.
Fuck. Wait a minute.
He
Wait
made
a
a
minute.
mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's
Henshin's in the explosion.
That was sick.
Final form in the explosion.
I was,
Man was out here trying to blaze me.
I was
And then he just gets
mashing.
bopped.
I was mashing.
Then you get
that
bopped
to happen.
anyways.
I did not time that right. I'm so upset.
Oh, I didn't time that right because
That was a really dramatic final form, Henshin though. Like
It was dope. It was dope. I was mashing to get that, and then I didn't time it right. Oh, sick.
Mm,
I'll take
clever,
that, though.
clever. No, that was a good fight. That was close.
If I waited like a couple seconds. Oh, well. Good games, boys. And thank you, chat, for sticking around. This is where we call things.
See you all.
Damn.
See ya,
Bye,
Blaze.
Alright, we'll
Echo,
catch-
we'll have to do some Iron Saga versus. That is a game where you will absolutely trounce me.
I mean, yeah, but jokes. So anyway,
I'm not joking. I was joking.
catch you guys in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Closer
Take
to
it
the
easy.
end of the month.
Drive safe. Do great works.
We shall return to Henshin Academy. Enjoy your break. Think of it like spring break or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Is that still a thing? I'm sure it must
It
be.
is still a thing.
Spring break is a thing. Although people who live in spring break cities don't want it to be a thing anymore.
Oh,
So.
I
we
literally
got a
cannot
follow
imagine.
literally right when we're. Yo, thank you for the follow, Blade Kings 97.
Yo, thanks.
Thanks.
Why would you tolerate my voice for more than a couple seconds is a mystery to me.
That is appreciated.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. On behalf of Echo.
Yeah. But yeah, we're ending now, so catch you on the next one.
Sleep tight.